Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Dirt Doozy race. Perfect race for those Europeans who want to have a nice early lunch, and for those Americans who are having a nice early rise, jumping in straight out of bed, possibly off the back of doing the team time trial as well. So this week we have a single lap of TikTok, 19 kilometers. We'll start out through the desert, and then we will do the little climb past the junction to Titans Grove, down into the underwater tunnels, before a short little climb back up to the desert, and a fast sprint to the finish line. So usually a pretty fast race, full on effort. A lot of dirt regulars in the chat this morning. Welcome everyone. So we're just over a minute from the start. Just warming up in the pens. Looks like the A group are in the front pen this week, which is nice. Means we don't have to shoot out of the rear pens too quickly and chase down early. So just saying hello to the guys on the stream there. Through those banter. Good turnout as always, 34 in the ACAT. So looks like there's a bit of a group chat as well. So yeah, it'll be a good race I think. 30 seconds now. So there I am, I've got my blue kit on today. And, let's get ready. I'm going to come out and I'm going to hit the left straight away. And we'll see start finish line. There's a little bit of a lead in. Here we go then. Actually not too bad, fairly casual roll out this morning. 109 riders in total then. All groups in one race, all caps visible, all in together. We're just on the lead in here. There's a little bit of a extra bit of the course before we get onto the lap proper. It's pretty flat. The early part of this route, just want to try and stick in the bunch, conserve a bit of energy. There's my stats on the screen. Unfortunately, I really struggled to get my heart rate monitor to pair to Swift. Not quite sure why that is. Seems to work okay on other platforms, including my Whoosh, which I had a little go on last week, and also RGT. Luckily this race doesn't require a heart rate monitor to be counted in the results. This is very much a fun race. Lots of race banter, race chat, just racing for pride and for fun, not racing for prizes. So this is the approach to the finish line, which is just up ahead here under this archway. So this is where the sprinters will be attacking on the final lap. Around 22 minutes of racing or so, I reckon today will be pretty quick. Further power up for the more troubles there. Only one opportunity today to get a power up. That might come in handy towards the end, if we do have to climb back up to the start finish line. But it won't really help me too much in the sprint. You can see their selection of dirt jerseys. I'm in the old school black dirt jersey. There's a new green and, not green, what am I saying? Orange and white one. And then there's a pink version as well for the Mama's indoors riding trainers. Dirt, of course, standing for Dad's indoors riding trainers. So feeling a little bit strung out here, as you can see. Little gap opening up. Pace being pushed at the front. I don't think there's any big danger just yet. I'll just push my way forward a little bit. 45, 50 riders in this group. Just want to be alert though, nothing silly. Just cruising through the deserts. There's a little look on Swift Power there. A lot of very good riders in this race who are ranked pretty high according to the Swift Power ranking system. Not sure if all of these riders have made it into the start. Often people will sign up but they'll not actually make it to the race. No penalty for doing that. Matt Brandt of the Eat Dirt team, he's the highest ranked rider on the sign-up list. Jason Brune, he's right up there as well. He's a regular. Ryan Norwood, Jason Sterney, the Dirt Father, Brandon Hines, Brian Owens. And a lot of the dirt riders and quite a few riders from Thailand as well. We are the top 5 ranked riders on the start list. You can see one of them there, the bottom left of the screen, Pao Lau. So, and there's Brandt as well. You can see he's in the race. So we have got some heavy hitters in here. We just come through around past this little oasis. The rig does slightly come up a little drag just at that point. It's good to be near the start, just give yourself a little bit of breathing space. So, come down the other side. Pace is picking up a little bit there. A slight downhill, just speeding everyone up a little bit. Good mixture at the moment in this front group of A and B class riders. The odd C as well hanging in there. Might see a few of those guys being dropped once we hit the little crest that's at the end of the desert section. A bit easier to sit in the pack when it's on the flat. So Blake and Broster, the dirt riders, just setting the pace on the front at the moment. See Goddell, Downey, Bonica. As you'd expect, dirt race, there's a lot of dirt riders in this group. They always represent well in numbers. So we're over a third of the way through the event now. Riders in the packs that have been split, just saying let's work together. Very good tactic. Got one fan on it. Weather's not great here in the UK today, but it's still pretty warm. This is me taking my early lunch break. Start early on a Thursday so I can nip away from my desk for half an hour, bring you some of this action. So all pretty compressed together at the minute then. So looking at about 50 riders. I'm just looking at live updates from the Swift Power website. Which says it's about 50 riders in this front group. And a minute back to the other riders. Let's say I'm 6 seconds off the front though, so not sure how accurate that is. So we're not far off the end of this desert section then. And this is when we'll see pace starting to pick up as we hit the little climb. There I am, trying to look composed at the moment, trying not to get onto the front too much. Just next to that green rider, and that rider in the red kit there. But the pace will start to pick up now. Riders jostling for position. Try and hit the base of that climb. in a good position towards the front of the group. There you are, you can see us coming round just past the desert turnaround point. So we won't be turning. That's the halfway point. We're going to take the slightly harder way back. Here's the start of the climb then. You can see it getting strung out from that great aerial shot. Oh. We've come up to the top of that crest. So keep the power on over the top. Oh. So you can see in the mini map, if you're riding, that there's some damage being done. We've got some splits. This front group now down to around 30 riders, 36. Jason Stern right at the back there. Maximising the draft saving, very good at doing that is Jason Stern. Over this little bit of gravel, back onto the tarmac, and heading down underwater. Try and get a little bit of rest if I can on this downhill. But no one really eases off. The pace is always high. A few people getting a super tuck in there. That shows they have completely stopped pedalling. You can see even there just how much it's stretched out on a downhill section. 2/3 of the race done then. So we're at the lowest point. A little bit of climbing now to get back up to our start finish line elevation. This group all comes back together. Back into a bunch, not strung out. So a little bit just now flat, and we'll climb out of the underwater section, breathe 300 meters of level again, and we'll hit a right over a bit of dirt before we start climbing back up. It's not very steep, only 2 or 3%. So around this right-hander, then we'll see the exit. There it is, up ahead. As we start to pick up again. Oh. There's that right turn. Couple of riders, just getting distance there. So I'm working hard, trying to focus. You don't want to get dropped in this final section, 3 kilometers to go. Looks like we've got a bit of an attack off the front. Only 2 seconds though. Might be 2 riders working together. We've got a 6-second gap now. Matt Brandt, over Eat Dirt, and Thong Roj from Why Practice Just Ride, the Thai rider. 2 kilometers to go. Those front two are looking solid at this stage. The gap's gone out slightly, 8 seconds. No one willing to chase from the pack at this stage. There I am. Right, 1k to go. The pace is now rising. As Downey goes off the front, try and bridge that gap. Here we go then. Sprint coming up. Oh, maybe top 10. Oh, 11th. That was a long sprint. Oh. 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 Just catch my breath back. Oh, that was a long sprint. Not quite sure who took the win there. I don't think those front two were caught. So just waiting now for the official results. Whew. That feather power up didn't do much to help me at the end. So, Rougerai long row takes the win. Jason Brune second, Neil Tucker in third, Stuart Featherstone in fourth. Matt Brandt caught in the closing stages then takes the 5th place. So that gap did come down, it was up at 9 seconds. The winner stayed away 1.7 seconds. So a couple of seconds separating 2nd to 15th place. Dirt, 5 riders in the top 6. But why practice, just race? They take the team win today, or the individual win, and a win for their team, of course. So I was a little bit over my 22-minute prediction, 24.59 for the winner, who averaged 4.4 watts per kilo, 257 watts. Whereas I was averaging 4 watts a kilo, but 308 watts. That rider that won is a light rider. They were able to attack on that final climb as we came out of the tunnel. Turned right and attacked again. A good riding all round. I'm going to sign off there. I've got to get back to the desk. Some of the other guys have got to get up, eat your breakfast. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you again soon. Cheers. Enjoy your riding.